take your seats, please, ladies and gentlemen, take your seats for your second quarter-final. Can I welcome back to the court, Searle, Adam, Hassan. Your quarter-finalists.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. The next quarter-final match just about to get underway, and it should be an absolute belter. Searle, the world-ranked #7, against Adam Hassan, who reached the final here last year and also got to the final in Portsmouth just a couple of months ago. And Mikey, what do you expect out of this one?
Close match. I expect both players to play very well. They played brilliantly all day to get to this stage. Adam Hassan, we're always impressed with Adam Hassan when we see him, and I'm sure he's going to produce the goods here as well. He's got a creative touch. He's full of craft, guile, touch, rather aptly for touch tennis, and he's a player who just seems suited to this style, and he's got every chance of causing problems again. Like you say, 12 months ago, beaten finalist. Can he get some revenge here 12 months later?
Yeah, he's been a bit of an early man, hasn't he, over the last 12 months or so. He reached the final against Simon Roberts in Portsmouth a few months ago, won the first set, won a break-up in the second set as well. Wasn't able to get over the line there. Also won the first set here 12 months ago and wasn't able to get over the line either. So, yeah, always the bridesmaid at the moment, never the bride. So Searle kicking this one off.
Big serve to start. Rains it down the tee.
Bit of a wall, isn't he, Adam Hassan? Very difficult to get the ball past him. Great mover around the court as well.
But you and I were watching that final in Portsmouth. He came forward to the net against Simon Roberts, and that really did cause problems for Roberts. And we'll see again if he does venture forward. He does there, and he's caught out. Searle says, not this time.
Yeah, he's got a big serve as well, does Searle. We actually saw Adam Hassan in Portsmouth take on Elliot Seabrook, who's another big server, and he dealt with it very well indeed. So I don't think that will faze him here.
Yeah, just wide. It's a risk, though. He takes a very big serve, Searle, and of course, if you miss the first serve, that's the point to your opponent. You just get one go.
Yeah, it's really good serving. That's just the start that Searle was after. A nice hold to love. Big serve into the body, and a big smile to match from Searle. And he takes the opening game of the first set.
Well, he's up for it. Good start. Really good start.
This looks super competitive, doesn't it, the draw this year?
Oh. Love 15.
Obviously, Simon Roberts, the man to beat, as he has been for the last 12, 18 months or so. But we spoke in the last match that Elliot Mould is back as well. It'll be interesting to see how he does. And a bit of a sluggish start here from Adam Hassan. Oh, it's a stunning touch. Again, opting for that serve volley that we spoke about earlier.
15-30.
That's what he's all about. That was really nice.
Yeah, that was wide.
15-40.
So break points coming up for Searle already here. Of course, with the deciding point, he, in theory, has 3 break points coming.
$30-40.
Bit wild with that return. So we do go to a deciding point. So Searle will be able to decide which side he receives the serve from. I'd be disappointed, won't he, from 15-40 there. A couple of uncharacteristic mistakes, and Hassan holds on.
He gets out of jail there, Hassan. That really was an opportunity for Searle. I think Hassan needs a change of racket.
Do strings snap in touch tennis?
Clearly. Well, we saw a ball break in the previous
Yeah, the ball certainly snaps.
But, oh, the string seems to have gone here.
Maybe he's just not happy with the way he's playing in the early stages. Played each other 3 times, haven't they, Mikey?
Yep. Searle with a positive record. He's won 2 of the previous meetings. Hassan just firing that back at Searle.
Love 15.
There is the GOAT in the background, you can just see, the creator of this sport. Gets very fortunate. No apology either.
Love 30.
Oh, there was a belated one.
He's a really relaxed character, isn't he, Hassan?
Love
We saw him
40.
playing mini golf earlier.
Yeah.
We thought we'd take him on, but he looked pretty good. Break points, big chance.
15-40.
He's flying over the advertising boards there to return that serve. Well, it's a slow start for Adam Hassan, but it's slowly becoming business as usual. He gets the early break, and he leads by 2 games to 1 now.
Hassan leads by 2 games to 1, first set. Love 15.
It's been a really good day. Lots of spectators here.
15 all.
Lots to enjoy. Apart from the touch tennis, there's activities all around.
$30-15.
Hassan just on a roll at the moment, looking to make it 3 games on the bounce to really cement his place in this first set.
They really tried to lay into that backhand, did Searle. So Adam Hassan looking good for a 3-1 lead in this opening set. Searle is one of the rare players that have actually beaten Simon Roberts. They met in the semi-finals of the Sanyong Cirencester Masters. He became the first person to beat Simon Roberts in 2 years. So dominant Roberts is, and that's a tremendous return as well from Searle, who hasn't given up on this game just yet. Well, just pulls it wide. It's good defence, wasn't it, from Hassan there. Searle threw everything he had at him. Not able to breach the resistance. So Hassan goes on, and just a game away from taking this first set.
It's a good example, this matchup, that different physiques can really thrive at this sport. Searle, 6 foot, broad. Hassan, a slight 5'6".
It's a stunning pass and a big celebration as well. Don't get too much better than that. Likes a smile, doesn't he, after a shot like that?
30 love.
Yeah, great forehand down the line. Good return of serve as well. It was a good serve and it was right onto the baseline.
It's his big weapon, isn't it? The serve, Searle. If Hassan can get that back, you just fancy him to have the point because he's better in the rallies. If he can get the serve back, he's got every chance of winning the point.
I find it amazing the confidence to go for a serve like that when you've only got one serve. Well, he's paid the price there.
Set point.
30-40.
Yeah, great return. It was a good serve, but Hassan made it awkward. And Searle couldn't quite find the very difficult volley. And Adam Hassan, the world number 3, has taken the first set by 4-1.
Yeah, crowd really getting into this. Hassan with a smile, playing up to them. He's got the set. Second set. Can he keep going? Lots of errors now from Searle.
Saying in the break, weren't we, that Hassan, he doesn't seem to do anything particularly spectacular, but you look up and in a heartbeat, he's taken the first set 4-1, and you kind of think, well, I haven't seen too many winners or anything, but just so few unforced errors from Adam Hassan. Really difficult and awkward to play against.
Yeah, he's awkward, effective. Like you say, 4 games in a row, because he lost the first game, so really did come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, has been a little wild at times, hasn't he, Searle? Maybe going for too much at times. There's another one. One thing you can't do when you play Hassan is just gift him points.
40 love.
Good serve volley again. Mixing it up well behind the serve. Got such fast hands as well, doesn't he, when he comes forward?
40-50.
You can go for a serve like that when you're 40 love up.
And again, it's not even close, really, from Searle on that occasion. And it's a very comfortable opening game for Adam Hassan. That's 5 games on the trot now for him.
Just frustration for Searle. That's the sort of thing that Hassan can do to you, though. He gets under your skin time and time again. He just keeps getting points, getting games in a row.
Because he gets so many balls back, it almost forces you to go for that extra couple of inches, couple of, try to hit the lines. Yeah. And that's what forces the errors. So really hard to play against.
Goal. 15-0.
So again, Hassan applying a bit of pressure here. 30-all, you'd probably say if he gets the early break, it's a very long way back for Searle.
So many missed serves.
Yeah, I think he is going for too many balls at the moment, and already a break point. Well, wonderful rally. And it's like playing against a brick wall, isn't it? The ball just keeps coming back. And it's Adam Hassan who makes the first move in this second set. He may trail on their head-to-head, but he is leading here quite comfortably. 4-1, 2-love now.
Yeah, needs something to happen quickly here, Searle. Things just creeping away from him. Won the first game of this match. He hasn't won a game since.
Yeah, that last point was just kind of sums up Hassan, doesn't it? Didn't do anything really, just kept getting it back. It was Searle trying to dominate the rally, but in the end, the point goes the way of the world number 3.
Well, that's why matches are so long when him and Simon Roberts play against each other. Just clear your diaries.
Yeah.
You're getting nowhere too fast. I mean, they're very long matches when they play each other.
Yeah, nice changer. I think that's something we're going to have to see a little bit more of from Searle if he is to find a way back into this one. Charges to the net, perhaps caught Hassan unawares there. 30-all.
30-all.
Off a chance to perhaps get the break back. Yeah, maybe saw him coming just out the corner of his eye.
He's got a vice-like grip on this match. He's absolutely shutting out Searle. Chance to go a game from victory.
He went for it. So deciding point we go. So a good opportunity here for Searle, and one you feel he really has to take.
Big point.
I'll be so disappointed. Throws his racket in the air. That was just a regulation backhand slice that he went for. And Adam Hassan just a game away from the semi-final. He leads 3-love second set. So here we go then. Searle serving to try and stay in the tournament. It's been pretty flawless so far from Hassan, hasn't he? He's barely missed a ball. Searle getting increasingly frustrated as this one goes on.
I mean, frustrated is the word. How frustrating must it be playing Hassan? He's just absolutely everywhere, giving away nothing. And Searle, oh man, it's that sort of day. It's another big serve that slams into the net. They're just 3 points offered up on a silver platter to Hassan.
But again, I think he feels he has to do that because I think he knows just what you said earlier on. As soon as a rally develops, Hassan becomes favourite. He has to do the damage behind the serve. And he's just trying to go too big, too often, and Hassan has match points. Which he takes in style. And it's yet another semi-final Masters appearance for Adam Hassan. He's so often come runner-up. Is this the year, perhaps, that he goes all the way? That was as convincing as you could get. 4-1, 4-love, and, well, he's certainly a force to be reckoned with this tournament, isn't he, Mikey?
I think it might be the year. I'm putting my money on Hassan. He looks absolutely brilliant here today, and that is an imperious performance. He's made it past Searle, just dropping one game, easy as you like, waltzes into the semi-final. He'll be absolutely delighted.
Yeah, that was 8 games on the trot, wasn't it, after he lost the opening game of this match. So very convincing indeed, and I'm sure everyone will be wary of Adam Hassan today. So don't go too far away, because we've still got the semi-finals matches for you, and of course the 2 finals, one from the Open tournament and one from the women's. So make sure you're back for the semi-finals.